Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome my Sagittarius friends and friends of Sagittarius. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is your reading for February. All messages are also timeless, so please, if you do feel drawn to something, I encourage you to take a look. There's a message there for you. So, Sagittarius, I do pull messages from Spirit prior through meditation, pull a couple of oracle cards, and then we move into the tarot. Sagittarius, so for your meditation, what came through was a tree. I could see the foliage, the trunk, there were the root system as well. And on top of it, there was a lemniscate. So the figure 8, the infinity symbol. What that was saying to me, or what was coming through, was this idea of pulling from your roots, like your lineage, your ancestors, having this connection with where you come from, needing that those nutrients that you're pulling, and then also combining that with your environment. So I guess kind of this idea of nature and nurture, what has come before, what is a part of your maybe genetic code, or is in your genes from your lineage, even energetically, and then what is happening in this environment as well. There's something about this balance that reminds me of like this is pulling from infinity. Like this is the way it be. Okay, Sagittarius. So I'm interested to get into this as well because Spirit did tell me we're not doing an oracle card for you this month. Instead, they wanted two animal spirit oracles. So let's go ahead and get right on into that, Sagittarius. So this is the animal spirit, the wild unknown animal spirit oracle. We'll go ahead and get shuffling and figure out what it is Spirit has for you. For Sagittarius, please, Spirit. What animal oracle do we have? And I did finally move here, you guys. Thank you for your patience. I know this is a little bit late. As far as being into the month, I appreciate it. It's taken me a little bit of time to figure out where and how to set this up. It'll probably change here in the future too. I do have some noisy neighbors, so I'm trying to figure out how to buffer that as best as possible. So thank you for your patience, okay, you guys? So first one we have Rabbit. All right. And Rabbit is about fear. About an overabundance of fear. And I am going to read these from the book here in a second, just to give you the full rundown. Because I feel like I ought to. And then Octopus. Okay, so there's definitely some healing, I feel like, that's coming through here. Having the lemniscate over the tree, like I was saying in meditation, makes me feel like there's a need to pull something from your genetic code. Like your ancestors have survived, right? Up to this point, they've learned things. And what I'm feeling is that you're supposed to pull information or knowledge from them and then also apply that to your current situation, being able to evolve in that way. Let's keep going here. So, Rabbit. Rabbit is your first one. So Rabbit, afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it, so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future. And we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. So when in balance, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. Out of balance, over complains and talks fast. Over explains, excuse me. Complains, that's interesting. Maybe you are complaining right now. I mean, that is kind of a component of what Rabbit is talking about. It is important to express emotions in a healthy way, but if you're finding that it's not being productive, it's not moving something through, then we need to look at a different way of processing that, okay? Because there's a fine line between experiencing that as a human being and continually manifesting that forward. And that is what Rabbit's talking about. To bring into balance a day of silence. Which sounds nice to me, you know? So Octopus here is your next one. So you have earth and water. elements here. Octopus, reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries. Be patient and firm. It can be a very old habit to change. So when in balance, interested, engaged, and intelligent. When out of balance, needy, clingy, and lacks courage. To bring into balance, space to oneself, and talk therapy. So it seems like there is, at least it would be beneficial to you to maybe take a day to yourself, Sagittarius, and not worry about anybody else. That day of silence, honestly, sounds wonderful to me. Maybe it sounds good to you too. Maybe you have a family, you know, maybe you have kids. Maybe there's just a lot of stimulation that's going on and it's making it difficult for you to actually get to the bottom of maybe how you're feeling about something or being able to express that to yourself in an authentic way. And so that's coming out as a lack of boundaries and an overexpression of fear. Cool. I mean, not cool, but thank you, Spirit. So for Sagittarius here, what do we have for Sagittarius? 6 of Cups here at the split. This is going to be your inner child, okay? So I do feel like your inner child is needing some attention right now, and that's where the rabbit energy is coming through. There's this fear, like that's where the fear is coming from. Your little Sagittarian kiddo is freaked the F out, you know what I mean? They need some love, Sagittarius. Some love. You guys, thank you for your love and support as always. Again, thank you for your patience here. So I'm getting my move situated and figured out. If this message is resonating with you, please hit the like, share button, comment, subscribe. If you feel called to do so, I truly appreciate it. Thank you for coming along for the ride and being my YouTube friend. I also have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description. If you feel called to donate or tip, I will accept that. It is not mandatory, but thank you so much to those who have. And I also offer personal readings. That's going to be a link in the description there, or in the comments and the description if you're interested. Extended readings are also available. If you hang out to the end here, there will be an extended preview you can take a look at. So 2 of Wands here to start. So 2 of Wands, this is, what I'm feeling is boundaries with yourself. So this is your hope or fear. The 2 of Wands is about moving past a fear. It's about moving past something that is uncomfortable. Moving through where you are comfortable into where you are uncomfortable because there is a new mission. This is what's coming through. There's a new mission for you. There's a new journey to start. And I feel like your heart, your soul is calling out to you in this way and you hear it. There is a need to take a look at your own boundaries here too, and what you're willing to push through. So whether you're conscious of this or not, this is something that your heart's intelligence is aware of. Okay, interesting. And this is my Light Seers Tarot, by the way. The Murder of Crows Tarot was the next one Spirit wanted to use for you. So Spirit, what do we have here for Sagittarius? And we have 9 of Cups at the split. So there is fear surrounding your ability to satisfy yourself, I feel like, in your own life, to have personal satisfaction. Like you've been wishing, wanting, hoping for things, and you're like, why isn't it coming true? I feel like you're afraid to continue to do that for yourself because there has been messy manifestations manifesting, okay? So Sagittarius, this is a general message. Please keep that in mind. If this is resonating with you, please let it resonate. If it's not, that is okay. Energies can be flopped or fluid, meaning they can apply to others in your life as well. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Use your head, heart, and intuition to decipher what may be for you. And feel free to check out your rising moon and Venus signs as well for a more complete picture of what's going on in your life, okay? Not just your sun sign. I dare ya. So at the bottom here, you guys, Interesting. You have the sun. So this is your fear. The sun is typically a very, very positive card. It's about hope, positivity, joy, abundance. It's the there's a healed inner child in here too with the sun. I feel like you guys are truly feeling this call in your heart. Like I said, you may not know consciously that this is what's going on, but there is a call from your heart and your soul to really pay attention to that inner child archetype. Like it needs reparenting, it needs healing right now. Continued healing always, but maybe you're going through a dark night of the soul. Maybe you're being beckoned into one. The fear, I feel like, is that, so this person has, the sun is shining, but the shadows that are on their face there, it's like they had their back turned towards the sun. Will I ever face the sun again? Or will I ever feel the warmth of the sun again? Turn your face towards the sun, let the shadows fall behind you, instead of the other way around here. Interesting, Sagittarius. Okay, so let's get into it, see what's going on for you. So to start, in the general, you guys have the star. So the star here, this is renewed hope. It is a wish granted. So 9 of Cups coming through here too. I feel like you have this wish, you have this dream. Whatever it is, there's been a lot of discussion around addictions and releasing things for you, Sagittarius. And this is a thing for every human here, you know. The tarot is about natural human cycles that we all go through. So what I'm feeling here is, it's almost like you've lost hope in hope is what I'm feeling. But you don't want to. You still feel that spark in your soul, in your heart. Like you may have given up on love, on success and career, on joy, on abundance, but your heart hasn't. Your little kid hasn't. There's a component of you that is saying, no, we're not done. Like you may be expressing, like the rabbit is talking about, there's this fear that's coming through. But there's a part of your experience here that's not done wishing on a star. Let's keep going here. This is interesting. So 4 of Pentacles to start. Yeah, I feel like I said, there is, some of you may be giving up on this idea of like, yeah, can I be successful in my career? This is security and stability with finances in the material realm. I know that things are insanely bizarre right now in the world. Pluto moving into Aquarius here. There are going to be some big, big changes. And what I feel compelled to say is, this is a time, like with the hope, instead of consciously releasing this idea that maybe there isn't a reason to have hope, try approaching it from the other direction. Start believing again that there are reasons to hope. Maybe you don't see them exactly right now, but they're there, I promise. Every possibility exists side by side, right? I kind of feel like, especially with this 4 of Pentacles, it's like there's insanity on his face. Yeah, things have gotten insane, you guys. Don't go insane with it, okay? This is where the octopus is talking about boundaries is very important. Just because everyone's going insane, jumping off of a bridge, right, doesn't mean that we need to as well. Okay, I feel really good about this for you so far, Sagittarius, to be honest. The good stuff that comes through here for you, you have 9 of Pentacles to start. So 9 of Pentacles is about your personal abundance. I feel like there is, well, I know that there's an opportunity, right? There's always an opportunity to manifest something different. No matter how far we go in either direction, you can always wake up one day and decide to change it. I promise you. And you know too, if you're watching this, that that's correct. There is that spark that has not let go of hope inside of you knows that this is correct as well. So the good stuff that's here for you this month, you have an opportunity to start moving towards what makes you feel peace again, what brings you a feeling of abundance and allows you to do the things that you want to do. Hell yeah, Sagittarius. So this is clarified by the Chariot, okay? Yeah, I feel like there is a wonderful opportunity here for you guys this month. This is, for some of you, it could be move. You may be moving literally. You could be moving directions, like I said. Every day is a new day to change direction. I feel like you're being supported here, though, really to change direction. A positive transformation. Right on time, right? Right on time. Interesting. This is Cancerian energy as well. So I feel like there's a need to, and you have the moon and a star right here as well. You have the star in your general. There's a need to get back to believing in hope, okay? That there are reasons to hope. Yes, the world is a mess right now. Yep, it's a garbage can, for sure. But there's life outside of the garbage can too, and you don't have to sit in the garbage can. And I think that's where the trap is right now for a lot of us, a lot of people that are experiencing things, is looking around us and going, is this my life now? You know, it doesn't have to be. I do feel like there are powers that be, both seen and unseen, that want to make us feel that way. And it's really, really important to resist that, to create a different reality. I just got done reading Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Highly recommend it, you guys. Highly, highly recommend it. There is a lot of beautiful information in there about how to manifest, how to work with the intelligence of the heart, to have heart coherence, to have this balance in your life, okay? There's a lot of very interesting knowledge that comes through there, through studies. I mean, there's a lot of information. Highly recommend it if you haven't read any of his books. You Are the Placebo is another really, really good one. You have to realize how much power you do have here, okay, Sagittarius, because you do. We all do. You can do this. So, in what's hidden, I love this. The mechanism that's driving this message, you guys have Two of Cups. So Two of Cups here, this is, I do feel like it is a relationship for some of you. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Cancer. Maybe you've just started maybe you've met them, maybe you haven't yet. But this is a beautiful, what I feel like is it's a conduit, okay? This other individual could be a friend. It doesn't have to be romantic love. But this situation allows divine love, divine energy to come through like a lightning pole into this reality. I love that. To fill you both up, to amplify. It's like one divine lightning bolt comes through and is multiplied into two because of this connection. Oh, I love this. Love this, love this. There's a need, though, to believe again, okay? You can do this, Sagittarius. Don't let go. But do let go at the same time. Don't let go of hope is what I'm saying there, like with the star. So 10 of Wands comes in to clarify this. This is where I'm saying do let go. The 10 of Wands is about releasing something that is weighing you down, is no longer serving you. And I feel like this is the burden of, what is that word? Of giving up, of feeling like there is nothing. Like this is a journey that has brought you to a place where you feel beaten down. And like I said, that's up till now, you know, in our reality, both seen and unseen forces want that from us. They want us to feel beaten down. And things have brought us to that situation where a lot of us feel that way and have given in to that message. I do also feel compelled to say to pay attention to the media that you're consuming, your consumption in general, what you watch, what you listen to, what you say to yourself, what your friends and family are saying to you as well. This is a time, I feel, it's always very important, but especially before bed, okay? Pay attention to what it is that you're consuming. What is it that you are allowing your mind to program? Because essentially when you go to sleep, whatever's in your conscious mind starts being dumped into the subconscious, which is your computer program. That is what starts emitting this frequency to bring things towards you without you needing to do anything. It can be a really beautiful tool. It can be a really terrible bane as well if you're not paying attention. If this is all news to you, I highly encourage you to start looking into this kind of stuff. Dr. Joe Dispenza, like I said, fantastic. I definitely needed a redirection to get back to that place of realizing how much control or power I do have as well. And I feel like you guys need that reminder as well, Sagittarius. So I love you, and I want you to know just how freaking powerful you are. Truly. I'm not just shotgunning this out to make anyone feel good. I want you to feel good, but I also want you to know the absolutely majestic manifester that you are. You are here to co-create. You are here to create not only a beautiful life for yourself, but to help all of us create a beautiful life too. We can do that. I know that that's possible. I love you, Sagittarius. And I missed you guys. I know I saved you for the last here as far as the month goes. I'm going to start your weeklies tomorrow, so I'm just going to get a lot of fire energy, which is great. I needed this myself, you guys. So your challenge right now, moving into the challenge here, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, this is about, I'm kind of back to creating here, you guys. The Queen of Pentacles is a self-made person. She not only does the damn thing, she is that bitch, genderless. She creates the life that she wants, and she is happy to help others create the life that they want too. Help show them how to do that. Look at how happy she's so damn happy. The Queen of Pentacles comes up a lot for me, actually. I relate to the Queen of Pentacles a lot. She represents a lot of abundance as well, but she creates this abundance. So being in your challenge, I feel we're to manifesting here. I'm being brought back to the tree with the Lemnis gate. So what I'm getting from that right now as we're going through here is there may be a disconnect from either the roots or the trees, or the leaves, creating that, I'm forgetting the term right now, with the chlorophyll and the energy. It's such a simple term, but here we are. Photosynthesis, thank you. Photosynthesis. So I feel like right now, especially, there is an issue because you need to pull from the roots in order for they go together, right? There is a gap here right now, I feel like, in what you are experiencing in this life around you, pulling the sun, because you have the sun in your fear right now. There's an issue pulling that energy from around you to utilize in a healthy way for yourself. Like it's burning your leaves instead of giving you energy. And this is because of the way that you are directing your focus. Where your focus is on is where energy is directed. Are you focusing on lack? Are you focusing on pain, anxiety? And that's not to say, we're ignoring harder emotions. We do need to process through those. It is a very, very fine balance. And I'm still learning this too. I'm still human, you guys. But being in your challenge here, that's where I feel like this is difficult, is knowing how fertile you really are, how much your energy can actually affect your own life, how much power you do have in creating your own life. So, interesting. Your other card here is the Lovers. So this is Gemini. Maybe, and Gemini and Sagittarius, they are great mix as far as friends, romantic relationship too. This Two of Cups here that you have in what's hidden. It could be love. I definitely feel love is available here. Always, love is always available. The difficulty that I see right now is the way that you are relating to your own experience. This is being at a crossroads too. Like there's a decision that needs to be made to move forward. Do you want to be the badass creator that you are? It's time to move forward into that, right? Put those shoes on, buddy boy. Or girl or non-binary human. My Sagittarius friend. Interesting. I feel like there is, because that's going to be air, being Gemini as well. There's anxiety is what I'm feeling. There's this, back to the rabbit, back to the 2626 on the timer, the octopus with the boundaries. There's a lot of misdirected air energy. It's all kind of up here, and there's a need to direct it elsewhere. With the 10 of Wands coming through here, you need to put something down, like it's just spiraling around in your head. Okay. So, Spirit, what do we have here? 3 main pieces of advice for Sagittarius. Putting in the work, action that helps achieve goals, building the path to success. Yes, I mean, it takes work. Maybe not physical work. Well, sometimes physical work. There's a need to direct that energy too if it's being stagnated. Obsession, focusing too much on one situation, then need to take a step back. I very much feel anxiety. Anxiety is like taking over the way that you are experiencing life right now. And then wisdom, knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. That wisdom I feel like is ancestral. That's where it's coming from, the roots. So there's a disconnect from the root system and from the foliage that's creating photosynthesis, which is your health. If you don't already meditate and speak to your ancestors, like put it on the books, okay? Get it in your calendar. That's something that's very important to start doing here. So the outcome of the light and the outcome of the shadow is the way that I take this, or I've been reading this here. And the outcome of the light, Warrior of the Light section, you guys have King of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. So King of Cups here, this is mastering your emotions. You're finally learning that you have more control here than you realize or have been. Maybe you remember, you knew at one point, but have forgotten. The Knight of Pentacles, this is about, this is the Knight that's not moving. So I do feel like there is a need to take a beat, take a seat, get off your feet. To go back to the drawing board is kind of what I feel like to make a better plan. Looking at this manifestation ability and quality that you have, your emotions, having a heightened emotion attached to manifestation is so important. So getting grateful about what it is that you're creating again is what I feel, being in the Warrior of the Light. You are a Warrior of the Light, Sagittarius. So turning the lights off here, getting stuck in the hallway of shadow, 2 of Swords and 5 of Swords. So 2 of Swords, this is about like being between a rock and a hard place, and I feel like that's where you are now. 5 of Swords, this is definitely conflict. For conflict's sake, it's like, for conflict's sake, Sagittarius, it feels like you have been experiencing this for so long that you feel like I said, is this my life now? If that is what you are going to accept as your life now, then yes, it is. There is a need to make a decision, but that comes down to you, right? So I feel like it's just this perpetual loop until you realize that you can get yourself out of that conflicted energy. It may not be easy. It takes work, putting in the work, but it can be done, Sagittarius. I promise you it can. And you can definitely do that. You guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me for your monthly read for February. Feel free to hang out. Like I said, I've got a preview there of the extended. I'd love to see you guys there. If you are interested, that's a link in the description there. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me here. I'll see you all later. Okay? Bye. Well, I do notice the Fool at the bottom of the deck here before I get started. Along the same lines as the Chariot, I was pontificating on that before I pressed play here. I do feel like there is a new journey that's coming for you guys. It's available if you want it, right? If you want to take it, it's there. So Spirit, what do we have here for Sagittarius? Extended messages here. Oh, wow. The Tower falls out right away. This journey is going to happen like one way or the other, whether you want it to or not. There is a change. There's a change coming. The winds of change are blowing. And you guys are being requested to pay attention. There's a need to release these burdens or this weight, because if you don't, then you're not able to ride the wind in the way that you need to. Okay, so we're talking about some pretty significant uprooting kind of energy. Let's go ahead and get started here and see